all that, I think personally, that's why I said personally, Budali is overhyped.
Okay.
Why? Because people think or people enter with a view that, oh, Budalis, they grow big, they grow fast, they grow this and all that. But that's not the reality. Budalis take a lot of time to pick up. You understand? When I say pick up, sometimes when you buy them, oh, they will be eating, they'll be all right, their stomach is full, but it will take time for the muscles to come. You understand?
Yes.
But immediately they pick up, boom, they are going fast. You understand? But with the other animals, let's say Chihuahua, Raji. Oh, for them, you don't need to talk much before they pick up.
Okay.
1, 2, they pick up, and then you see changes in them.
Wow.
So here we have a classic example. We bought a Budali, the one here.
Okay, let's see that one.
This Budali.
Okay.
And this Raj.
Okay.
We bought them on the same day. The Budali was bigger than the Raj.
Okay.
We bought them on the same day. This Budali, this Raj was bought on the same day.
Oh.
But now look at the height. Look at the size.
Yeah.
You understand?
The back.
The back and everything. You find that the Raj is more improved than the Budali.
Wow.
Going forward, if they are going to stand for 2 years or so, you understand? You see that the Budali will accommodate it, but yet still the Raji will be disposed to long.
Yeah, with the heights and everything.
You understand?
Yeah.
The Raji will go with the horns, everything. So the Raji is just a marketable asset.
Okay.
So that's it. And even taking care of Budali is not as easy as people think.
Okay.
Budalis are very fragile, but people don't see it that way. Budalis are very, very fragile, so they become sick, easily. And when a Budali becomes sick and you don't, concentrate on it, give it attention, all the muscles will go within the twinkle of an eye.
Yeah.
So that's the lesson. Yes, and Budalis too, you have to put them at one place, feed them well. If you don't confine your Budali and you make it walk around, like just on the random grazing and all that, your results you will take years to get that results.
Okay.
So Budalis, for beginners, I don't think Budalis are good for beginners, but for somebody who is into the game already and somebody who has a long-term project, you can buy a Budali and keep it without expecting anything.
Yeah. You are someone who reads a lot and you do a lot of research. Going forward, right now, the feeding is the bigger challenge.
Yes.
Going forward, in your opinion, what do you think we should do as farmers? Or the government? Should we have a feeding company, processing feeding company? What's the way forward, in your opinion?
Okay, well,
to make the feed cheaper.
Going forward, I personally, I think you can't have 50 animals or 100 animals being confined and then you're bringing them feed at a lesser cost. You understand? Currently, we have Napier grass in Ghana, Brachyria grass in Ghana, and other things. We have a lot of grasses in Ghana. Even we have alfalfa. So the problem, if we are into specifics and we want to solve the problem, then what we should do is that going forward, we should get land, arable lands, plant our pastures, put our animals into the pastures, they will graze well, and then in the night or in the evening, we will supplement them with something different. You understand? But if we are going to keep on buying corn chaff, corn, whatever, it is not even sustainable.
Okay.
With that in Tamale here, demand is higher than supply. I'm telling you. Even Tamale people think that, we don't keep animals, whatever. No. Demand is very, very higher than the supply. Sometimes you can go to buy a rice bran, you queue before you get the rice bran. Okay. Sometimes you go and they'll package the rice bran into sacks, that's into a craft. You understand? So demand far outweighs the supply. So what are we going to do to curb that issue? And so I suggest going forward, we should find our lands and then cultivate pasture, put our animals into the pasture. And some of the pastures, they have about 14 to 18% protein content. Some even exceeds that.
Okay.
You understand? So there are feeds we use here. that are even lesser of quality as compared to the pasture.
Okay.
You understand? So going forward, if you are able to acquire land, but if you are planning on keeping 3-4 animals, that one you can keep buying. So buying your, rice bran and other things. Now going forward with people who have vision, who takes, animal farming or cattle ranching as a business, we have to get, arable lands. But if we are going to wait for the government to come and save us, this since time immemorial we've been waiting for government, but no government has come through.
No one is coming to save you.
No one is coming to save you. And remember, farming is not for everybody.
Sure.
Make your own concrete decisions. Stand firm on your decisions, and then you will make a headway.
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah. So let's not wait for government to come or companies to come and pallet things for us and all that. You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
So going forward, for me, that's my plan. And I am making progress as to that.
Yeah.
So even some of the feed I use here, I can't entirely say I like it. Some of the feed, or most of them, I am a crop farmer. So when I'm done, some of the feed they come from my farm, and then I'll use it to feed them again. So that's how I do. But
so you were talking of land.
Yes.
From Bolga to Tamale.
Yes.
Huge land. Huge.
Millions of acres.
Land.
Yes.
Flat land. You don't need to work on it. You don't need to go and bring machines like in the south. You have to dig the mountains.
Yes. Charlie. You see, our problem is that
Charlie, it's not easy.
Our understanding with regards to farming is very porous.
Okay.
You understand? We have this archaic mindset that, my grandfather did farming for so and so years and we got nothing out of it. But who told you your grandfather was doing it right? You understand? Yes, your grandfather was doing what was best for him in his era. So why don't you do what is best for you in your era? So that is the issue right now. Let's try our best possible to educate people on the current trends in agriculture, current trends in everything, even on social media and everything.
Yeah.
Let's eradicate those archaic mindsets and then go with the new ones.
Okay.
So that at least we'll find a way forward. The land is there, especially people from northern region. We have no excuse. Even most times we don't buy land in the northern region. You go and see a chief. What are you going to see the chief with? Cola nuts. Okay. You just send it to the chief and then find some meager amount on the cola nuts. They'll show you land. Go and do whatever you want on the land. But at the end of the year, you can just get something small for the chief, at least to show your appreciation for what he has done for you. So land is not an excuse for the youth in the northern region. Even I know some people in the south, yes, it's very difficult to get what we have here.
Yeah.
But how are we making good use of it? The land is there. We keep talking. We keep sitting at days. Discussing. Oh, if I get money, I'll go and cultivate 60 acres of this. So no, you see, the 2 acres you start with, Masa, there is something.
Okay.
You understand? Every journey starts with what? One step.
Yeah.
If I should tell you the number of acres I started with as a farmer, as a crop farmer, you will not believe it. And if I should tell you where I am today in terms of crop farming, Masa, you will think.
Yeah, we talk of that. We talk of that.
That's it.
Right now, you have soybean.
Even the harvest, some of the listeners, we brought some,
but
they are not many. So we'll bring the rest within the course of next week, inshallah.
Wow.
That's what we do.
We have spoken a lot about the cattle.
Yes.
But I could see fowls and other things. Charlie, you are. What is that? Talk to us about
we
it.
Have fowls, ducks. We had turkeys too, but last 2 weeks or so, I decided to dispose them because of some reasons. Because they were bullying my fowls. I had to slaughter some fowls some few days ago.
So where's mine?
No, you don't worry. You know me. I'll do you better. You know very well that whenever somebody comes here as a visitor, we'll do you well. Yes, definitely we'll do you well. But Tender Farms is all about
people are watching.
Enjoyment.
People are watching.
They know the reality. So we don't fake anything here. So that's it. So the fowls are there. We have fowls, we have foreign ducks, we have local ducks. That's what we have right now.
Okay. What has been the help? Having interviewed anyone about fowls or something like that. Let's talk about it. Today we are going to tackle each and every one.
With the fowls, I had cattle and sheep.
Okay.
And I was finding it very difficult to feed them.
Okay.
It was really dealing with me.
Okay.
I was really going through a lot. So I visited one of my uncles. He's a lecturer at T College.
Okay.
May God bless him.
Okay.
So I visited my uncle and he asked me, so right now you're a teacher, yes. So if you need money, like 50 cedis, not any huge amount of money, where would you get that 50 cedis from? So I told him that, oh uncle, what are you talking about? If I need 50 cedis, my salary is there. I'll
Okay.
just go and take 50 cedis out of my salary. Okay. So he asked me, how sustainable is that? What if your salary is gone? Like, what if you exhaust your salary? What are you going to follow? Yeah. I said, oh, I have cattle. So he asked me, so if you need 50 Ghana cedis, you are going to, sell one cow for 7,000 and move 50 cedis out of that.
He was trying to tell you something.
The thought of that alone made me laugh.
Okay.
Because I was seeing the direction. So where I saw that he was heading somewhere, and when you sit in his compound, you can't count the number of local fowls he has.
Okay.
But he's a lecturer.
Okay.
He doesn't even have time, but he has local fowls, a lot of them. So he told me that, okay, what he will do is that he will give me one of his local fowls, one cock, okay, so that I'll go home and buy a hen and add it to the cock and start this local fowls. That I will come back and testify to him. I'll come back with a testimony. So I was like, oh, this man too, what is he talking about? Some of these old men, they begin talking, is he menopause? What is he saying? So I said, okay, fine. Since I have the animals already, let me just give it a try. So I brought them home. He gave me one. I bought one hen from my vet. So I added it to that cock. And then, within a short space, they started, hatching. They started laying eggs, hatching here and there and all that. So before I knew it, and like it just happened, quick fire like that. So before I knew, I had 20, 30, and then all that. So they kept multiplying.
So you started with just the one cock?
That cock from my uncle, and that's this thing, that hen I bought from my vet.
Really?
My voice no. And
okay. So what are the numbers now?
Currently, if we are going with the ones outside, we have in excess of 200. The ones outside alone, okay, in excess of 200. But we have day old too. Okay. And those day old too, they are in excess of 80 or something like that. I can't give the
so in total,
roughly, let's say we are getting to 300 or so. And some are still sitting on eggs.
One cock and two hens.
That's all. That's what I've been able to.
The one thing is, this is not just motivation speaker.
No. They are there.
You can see for yourself.
See them for yourself.
Yeah.
I have them plenty.
Wow.
If it was in the evening and I give feed, you see them. They all rush inside and eat, and they will go and perch on the distance again.
Wow.
So that is how we started. And the journey hasn't been easy, but at least it has helped a lot. Okay. Because the fowls, most times, when we want to buy feed for the cattle, and when the sheep were there, if we want to buy feed and I don't have cash on me, cash trapped and all that, I'll just fall on the fowls, pick a number of them and sell. And just about a month ago, we sold more than 50 of them. Okay. Just the cocks. One is here.
So how much will one cost?
It depends on the size. Okay. These ones are young ones, so probably 60, 70 cedis. What you get, because they are white cocks.
Yeah, okay.
So that's how we do it. So if I sell this one, if I sell about 3, I'll get more than 200. Just here alone. Here alone, this triangle alone, I have more than 200 cedis.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. The 3 white cocks.
Yeah.
I have more than 200 cedis.
Oh.
And in a day, if I put 200 cedis, it will feed all my animals.
Okay.
I will change them. I'll have to. So that's how we do it. So mostly, if I don't have money on me, I'll fall on the fowls. And another thing is that my boys, those helping me, it is a source of, let me say, nutrition for them. Okay. Most times, sometimes in a day we can slaughter more than 5 fowls.
Wow.
They are here. They can
that they call me, I'll fly to.
Yes, they can testify to that. We have a distance here. our local cook what's there.
Yeah.
That's how we used to prepare our fowls. So the boys they chop the fowls and the ducks and all that.
Yeah.
So we are good to go.
That means you're enjoying farming, pal.
No, as a farmer, you have to enjoy your produce. You don't have to sit for people to enjoy and tell you that, oh wow, you are producing quality animals. No, I have to know that I'm producing quality.
Okay.
So that is it.
So when the cattle feed, the leftover, do you give it to the fowls or they also have their specific
they have
feed?
their feed
Okay.
separate. It's here. They have their feed separate and the cattle have their feed.
Okay.
But what I do is that sometimes the fowls they are not able to finish their feed.
Okay.
So we have rice bran added to their feed. So I'll just pour it and then come and give it to the kettle. They'll eat it fast. So that's how we do it.
Okay.
And with the marketing of the fowls, you don't need any marketing.
Okay.
Yes, local fowls there. Everybody likes local fowls.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll be seated and people will come and be greeting me. Oh, please, I need local fowls. I need about 10. I want to go and sell. I make fowl seller.
Okay.
Then you tell him, okay, fine. How much are you buying? He will mention his price. If the price is good for you, will take.
Okay.
So there has never been a day that I
struggled
to sell them or I took them to the market. For who? I will just sit here and you'll buy it. I will not even touch the fowl.
Okay.
You will come and run and catch the fowls and then you name your prices. If I'm okay with it, you take your fowls.
Wow. Yeah.
So with that one, the fowls I say they are really helping me a lot. All thanks to my uncle. He brought that idea.
Okay. Yeah.
So all thanks to him.
Are you planning to add any maybe sheep or goats, anything like that? What's the future? What's the plan for Wakanda Farms?
Wakanda is a lover of sheep, especially Balami. But you see, you have to study your customers. Your customers in any business you are doing, you have to study your customers. Before you even start a business, you have to know your customers, your environment and all that. Oh, down here we buy animals just for the meat. So if I'm doing Balami, and I am selling the jeans, maybe a 2-month-old Balami, then I'll tell you to bring 1,000 Ghana cedis. You'll be looking at me to be a fresh guy.
Are you okay with it?
Okay. If this thing I cannot even slaughter.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's why it informed my decision to stop the Balami for now.
Yeah.
But as and when I am able to move away from here to a bigger farm, that one I will set up a very nice place for Balami. That one will not be for any other thing. It will be for my passion.
Okay.
Looking at Balamis, they give me joy. So that's why I had them. And then moving ahead to goats, that's my number one destiny again.
Okay.
So we have this vast plot there. That's what I'll use for the goats.
Okay.
That one is untouchable. I won't touch it until I am certain and ready for the goats. That one I can just even it's going to be bigger than this one. That place is times 2 or 3 of this.
Oh, okay.
So we'll use that side for the goats. Inshallah.
Wow.
So that's the plan we have. And under these trees too, I have this fish pond ideas.
Okay.
Under these trees, this
wow, you are doing everything at home.
I have everything. But as and when I get money, I'll start executing them one after the other.
Yeah.
You don't rush.
Yeah.
You just take things as they come. And in the long run, you see that you'll be flourishing without even knowing how you did it.
Yeah, I was working with the chief. Chief was like, Mohammed, I've suffered a lot.
Yeah.
By the time will come, I have to sit there and enjoy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Every successful business person you are seeing out there has been through a lot.
Yeah,
people think you can just get things on a silver platter.
No.
Sometimes people think that, I can just wake up one day, I'll make money and then go and buy 100 cows and come and keep them for 6 months, 10 months, and then I'll sell and get money. Masa, it's not done that way.
Yeah.
If you go into that within the trickle of an eye, Masa, you will collapse.
Okay.
So you have to take it gradually, slowly, and then you will flourish in it.
The mistakes, you will be correcting your mistakes along the way.
Yeah. So that's how it is. But you don't just rush in just because of the dividends. Oh, they are saying that if I buy 1 cow at the end of the year, I can make dividends in excess of 5,000, in excess of 2,000. Then you go and buy. You laugh at the wrong side of your mouth.
Yeah.
So let's take caution in our calculations.
Yeah. It's not about book. You're reading a lot. We are not saying don't read. You have to read, but everything you see there is a different thing altogether.
The practicality counts a lot.
Yeah.
We have vets, people who have been to the veterinary school, but I'm telling you, just give the person a rope to restrict an animal, the person can't.
Okay.
But he has the knowledge.
Yeah.
He has the book knowledge. This is how you restrict an animal. But if you give the person the rope to do it, the person cannot do it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So learn and put it into what? Practice.
Okay.
That is how you grow.
Yeah.
You understand? But if you learn and then you just leave it there, or if you just sit idle and say that, oh, I know very well that I'm from the lineage of this butchers, so I can do this perfectly. So immediately I get money, this is what I'm. No. You have to practice.
Yeah.
Sir.
Until you are in the challenges, you don't see them.
You don't see them.
Yeah.
You don't see the challenges.
So whilst you are in, don't just watch YouTube videos and think what they are telling you. That's why we don't lie on this channel.
Sometimes, or most times, I'll urge people not to take. I mean, if you are listening or if you are watching a video on YouTube, just try to jot the salient points down.
Yeah.
Take it out and leave the rest.
Yeah.
Don't try to copy somebody too much.
Yeah.
What is working for me might not work for you.
That's true.
You understand? And what is working for you might not work for me.
Yeah.
So let's not concentrate on thinking that, oh, I want to be like this guy. I want to be. What have you done? Have you failed in your own way?
Yeah.
No. For me, I can say I've failed in my own way several times.
Yeah.
But now I am doing what I think is right.
Yeah.
You understand? So somebody is also somewhere. If I tell him that, oh, this is what I'm doing, the person will be like, oh, I mean, put yours in the trash.
Yeah.
Let me give you new ideas. But I won't agree to that. I'll take your ideas. That's why I watch a lot of videos. I take ideas from people. I compare and contrast.
Okay.
Which one is the best for me? Which one is feasible? You know, somebody can tell you to use something on your animal. That thing is not in Ghana.
Okay.
What would you do?
Yeah.
You know, there are places that they have FMD this vaccinations.
Yeah.
So if you go and watch a video in India and they tell you that, oh, FMD, this is how you treat FMD, can you apply it in Ghana?
Like, we need to be real.
You need to be real.
We need to be real to ourselves.
Compare and contrast
Yeah.
and then pick the feasible one for yourself, so that at least at the end of the day, you know that you are doing what you think is right.
Yeah.
So that's how it should be.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Any question that I didn't ask, but you want to add? You have something that you want to add to our conversation?
Let me say it's about we the youth.
Okay.
We the youth. I have, a past or a very bad experience with friends or people that are around me. You know, most times, as young as I am, people think that, oh, why of all the things in this world, you don't see any ideas, no business idea, you are venturing into farming. Just yesterday, Wallahi Azim, somebody told me that you are too young to be a crop farmer.
Why?
Yes, just yesterday. My brother, it's not somebody, my very own brother, he told me that I'm too young to be a crop farmer.
Really?
Yes, that's what he told me. And that's what he thinks. Meanwhile, he has the money to be a crop farmer too. But in the near future, when I make it out of farming, you understand, out of crop farming, he will be there, he'll be like, oh, but this guy, are you sure he's not a ritualist?
Yeah.
Are you sure he has not added some sadaka or one, two things into the farming?
Yeah.
You understand? Meanwhile, he was discouraging me.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So I have a problem with the youth people who think that, oh, I've been to school. I am this, I am so and so's daughter or son. So me, I can't do these menial jobs. I can't do this, I can't do that. Let's quash those ideas. Come to the drawing board. Let's go back to the drawing board. Come out with things that are at least money, things that can fetch us some meager amounts.
Yeah.
You see, doing cattle, some people think that, oh, at the end of the day, you get millions. No, sometimes you make losses.
Yeah.
But you're okay because you understand the business.
Yeah.
There was this time that I was, going around picking watermelon rings, the back of watermelon. So a co-teacher saw me. I was squatting, yes, and he came and stood by me like this. He didn't know I was the one. So when I got up, I saw him and I was like, oh, master. So I greeted him and I told him that, oh, my hand is dirty. And he looked at me some way. He was like, are you the one?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here? I was like, okay, I'm picking watermelon rings for my animals. He said, no, I'm not the one. So surprisingly, he went home and told his wife that he saw me in a way that he was not happy. And his wife is my very good friend at school. So his wife came to school and she asked me that what did I do to her husband? Or where did her husband see me yesterday? I said he saw me picking watermelon rings to go and feed my animals. And she was surprised that I do that. I go as low as picking watermelon rings for my animals. I was like, what is wrong with that? I don't look like a farmer at school.
Yeah.
There are times I look like a farmer, and there are times I look like a malam, and there are times I look like a teacher.
Yeah.
You understand? So I am 3 in 1. I have the face I approach you with. If you are coming as a farmer, I'm approaching you with dirty clothes as a farmer. If you are coming as a teacher, I'm coming to you with official dressings. If you are coming as a malam, I'm coming with my jalabia. Yeah. So that's how we are. I can't sit and moan about what the government hasn't done right, what he's yet to do right, I can't sit and even have my mind on that. No. Let's all shy away from that. The government can only do what he can. You understand? And you can only do what you can, but the sky is your limit.
Okay.
You understand? So let's try our best possible. The little space we have in our houses, let's breed, let's fatten, let's just do whatever you think. Don't just sit idle. At least at the end of the day, it will fetch you a few thousand.
Inshallah.
At least run your day-to-day.
Greet 5 people in best farms then. We ended. 5 people, we are not crossing the line.
Okay. First and foremost, my very good friend, my boss, my everything, even though recently we've not had conversations, Mufti.
Okay.
Shout out to Mufti. Well, Mufti has been a very good friend of mine. Like, we've shared ideas a lot, and he has been massive to me. So that's number one. Swala brought me to Best Farms, but I don't think he'll remember that he brought me to Best Farms. So shout outs to him. So shout outs to yourself. You are on Best Farms, and then shout outs to Easy and Alaji Yakubu.
Okay.
Those are the 5 people I'll send my shout outs to. My senior brother too is there, Procedure Farms, but he's more of a brother. Okay. So he is just a listener.
Alright.
Yes. Those people have been massive, they've been of massive help to us. Okay. You know, Alaji Yakubu and Easy Farms, not directly. Yeah. They've not been of help to me directly. Yeah. They don't even know me. Yeah. Probably they've seen my videos on TikTok. From time to time they like my videos and all that. But they've been of massive help to me. Because of, let me say, the motivation. Yeah. Not even speaking. The elephants they post. I see them and I'm like, oh wow, this is what I want to do. Okay. You understand? But where I am right now, I don't want to lock out my cash for 3 years. Okay. No, I can't do that. For 2 years. I can't. No, for now I am a considerably low budget guy. Yeah. So I should keep them for some number of months and then sell off. But Alaji Yakubu, with the interviews, the way they brought the way they brought themselves too low. I wouldn't say too low. Like, they are humble. Alaji is humble guy. They are all on Best Farms. Sometimes they put jokes on it. The people tease them. You don't even see anything. Like, they're just normal guys. So sometimes you go somewhere and tell people that, I was at a base in town. Yeah. So one guy came with some Rajis. The Rajis were on his phone. So was it my video? No. Okay. It was just Alaji Yakubu's post. Okay. So he was scrolling through the video. So he was like, oh, this is what I want to do now. I want to fatten only Rajis. So I watched the video and I said, oh, this is from Alaji Yakubu. I said, oh, his name is Alaji Yakubu. I said, yes. So he said, oh, he knows him as what? Yeah, you only know him on TikTok. So I said, oh, I'm on the same farming page. The guy was like, stop what you're doing. This guy is a big time guy. So I brought out his number. I brought out the group, everything. So he said I should give him my his number. I said, no, I can't do that. I should ask for his consent before I can give his number. So those people, they've been of massive help indirectly. Okay. So we say thanks to them. Okay. That's it. Tell my subscribers to subscribe. So one more thing is that the viewers, we are here. Like, we are brothers and sisters on YouTube and other channels. Yeah. Subscribe. Watch, like, and comment on the videos. Sometimes you see somebody, you watch a video, just a mere like, the person will bypass the video. Meanwhile, you've watched the video from the video. Yeah. But you pass by. No, we don't do that. Just a simple like, it will not cost you anything.
Yeah.
The data you use to watch the video is even way more than the energy you just use to click on the like. So I urge people to try as much as they can. When you are watching, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, okay.
People, I mean, you can see a video, 1.2k likes, 1.2k views with 50 likes. So sometimes you ask yourself, where are those people? Like, why didn't they like the video? Why?
Yeah.
You understand? Me, before I even watch a video, I'll just click on like.
Okay.
I know the videos before I even watch that.
Okay.
And if it is about farming, whether I like the video or not, I'll just like.
Okay.
Because I know the person is affecting lives.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Directly and indirectly.
Sure,
So
sure.
I'll urge people to subscribe, like, comment, and make the page. I mean, let's say lovely and. We don't need to just come and post videos and the whole post will be fine.
Yeah, everybody is a big boy. Low key. People are watching low key.
We are all on level ground.
Yeah.
Big boy. I mean, to you might be thinking you are a big boy, but somebody somewhere commenting who is even bigger and massive than you.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know who you are.
Yeah.
So let's put that system aside and then be on a level.
We are getting emotional, boss. Take it easy. Alright, so thanks to my boss, and I'm really grateful for giving me this opportunity. May Allah bless you and make things easy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I always say I have spent. Your wife has taken care of me and all that. The enjoyment. So
that is just that.
So anytime I'm coming to Tamale, I'm not scared because I know.
It's just the added incentives whenever Wakanda Farms. My wife is very supportive of all that.
Yeah, sure.
So it's just an added incentive.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Big up
so by the time you come back, next time you come back, we pray that we would have opened our this thing to the far end.
Inshallah.
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 So that's what we are praying to do.
All right.
And that's it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm out.